So this cream, Madeca Cream Time Reverse from Centella 24, has gone viral. If you've been scrolling Amazon or skincare content lately, you might have seen this cream pop up again and again. As of today, this cream has a 4.6 star rating with nearly 2,000 reviews on Amazon, and the brand itself claims that over 80 million units have been sold globally. Now that 80 million is a huge number. And of course, brands would know their sales data better than we do, but numbers like this do tell us one thing. This is a widely used, heavily purchased cream, and a lot of people are clearly interested in it. So in today's video, I want to talk about how this cream actually feels on the skin, what it realistically can do or what it cannot do, and why some people might experience stinging, especially on sensitive or compromised skin. Now, if you've already used it, this video might help you understand why it reacted the way it did. And if you're thinking of buying it, this video will help you decide whether this cream will fit your skin situation or not. I've been using this cream for a little over a week now. Not every single night, but out of last 10 nights, I have probably used it around 7 times, which already tells me something important. The texture and the feel are things I don't mind. In fact, I would say I like it. I haven't used this in the mornings because for my skin, it feels too heavy under sunscreen, especially in my warmer, hot and humid weather. But as a night cream, I have consistently reached out for this more than, some other barrier repair creams that I have. And that's always a telling sign. Texture-wise, this is a rich cream. It's not a gel, not a lotion. On normal, non-sensitized skin, it feels nourishing, it feels cushiony and, comforting without being greasy. It spreads easily, sits nicely on the skin and gives that sealed-in feeling you expect from a barrier-focused product. If your skin barrier is healthy and intact, this cream feels really nice, like no drama, no discomfort. Now let's talk about the part people often get confused with and maybe scared by at times. When I used this after microneedling or on the nights when my skin was already sensitized from use of retinoids, I experienced noticeable stinging. Not burning that keeps increasing, not redness that escalates, but a clear, sharp, stinging sensation that lasts a short while and then subsides. And I want to be very clear here, it is not unique to this particular formulation, to this Madeca cream. I felt this exact same sensory response with some other active barrier repair creams, including creams that are marketed as soothing. So why does this happen? When your skin is compromised from microneedling, retinoids, over-exfoliation, the protective lipid barrier is disrupted. That means nerve endings are closer to the surface, penetration happens faster, and your skin feels ingredients more intensely. Madeca cream is not a passive sit on top occlusive. It's designed to enter the upper layers of the skin and support barrier. So when a cream like this penetrates compromised skin, the skin reacts sensory-wise before it calms down. And this is very different from those creams that feel instantly soothing. And those formulations usually rely more on occlusives. Zinc, petrolatum, or minimal penetration. Those formulations act like blanket. However, this one acts like more repair work. At this point, let's talk about why this cream behaves the way it does. The cream uses TECA, which is a titrated extract of Centella asiatica. Centella derivatives like medicacic acid, asiaticosoid, and asiatic acid are biologically active ingredients. They support wound healing pathways, barrier signaling, and inflammation modulation. They are calming long-term, but on broken skin, they can sting initially because they're active, not inert. It has Centella asiatica and TECA. It also has ceramide NP. Ceramides help rebuild the lipid matrix of the skin barrier. They don't soothe like zinc or panthenol, but over time, they reduce water loss, improve resilience, and strengthen barrier integrity. This is a structural repair, not instant relief. It's also got niacinamide. Niacinamide supports barrier function, hydration, and overall skin health, but again, it's a functional ingredient, not a numbing or calming agent. On compromised skin, it can be felt. It also has collagen, elastin, and hyaluronic acid. Now, topical collagen and elastin, they sit on the surface because the molecular size is so big, it can't even penetrate the skin cells, though it can improve hydration and skin feel. But do not penetrate deeply enough to restructure collagen or elastin in the dermis. Hyaluronic acid improves hydration, plumpness, and comfort, but it is not a lifting or tightening ingredient. Now let's talk honestly about the time reverse claim. If we interpret, the way brands wants us to perceive this product, it likely refers to maintaining a healthy barrier, supporting hydration, reducing chronic inflammation. And yes, a healthy barrier is essential for a youthful looking skin. But visuals that suggest dramatic sagging reduction or jawline lifting, like the one you can see here, that's not realistic from a barrier repair cream alone. For that matter, even retinoids, the strongest retinoids don't do that. And this image, you can see it on Amazon, where you find this product listed. Once you go into the images, you can see this claim. So this is where I draw a clear line. This cream supports skin health. So here is my honest take. If your barrier is intact or mildly stressed, this is a very enjoyable night cream. But if your skin is actively compromised, expect temporary stinging and decide whether you want repair or you want immediate soothing that night. This is not a miracle anti-aging product. It is supportive, barrier-focused formula. I will be testing and comparing this with some other barrier repair creams soon, so you can better understand which cream suits which level of sensitivity. If you have used this cream before, let me know in the comments, how was your experience? Did you experience stinging? Did it feel soothing? Did it calm your skin over time? I would really like to know if your experience matches mine or is it completely different. And that is all for today's video. If you found this video helpful, like and subscribe to the channel. This is Neha signing off. I'll see you all in my next video. Until then, stay tuned, stay beautiful.